Hi, this is Charles F. We're Winter Gloves, and you're listening to The Interview Show.
Welcome to the interview show. This is Scott Wood, your host, and today I've got Winter Gloves. I was wondering if you could introduce yourself.
This is Charles F. from Winter Gloves.
The story behind this record obviously is about a boy who goes to the city and starts a band, which is an awesome story for a record. I was reading that you wrote the whole record yourself and then found the band, so I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about recruiting each of the guys in the band and what drew you to them in terms of wanting to collaborate with them.
Yeah, first I had a lot of bands. I've been a fan of bands since always. And then when I moved to Montreal, I wanted to do something different. I had the idea, the direction, but I still wanted to have a band. So I decided to write the songs and the parts by myself, just to have the direction set, and then you know where we're going and blah blah blah. And then I was in Montreal. I got a job in a commercial company that did music for commercials. I met Patrick, the drummer, over there. He was doing drum sessions and stuff, and we just talked about it. And I met him through a friend. The first guy I met, though, is Vincent. We know each other since the beginning, since the high school. So when I met. When I was in Montreal with Vincent, and I needed somebody just to mix the songs and make them sound good, just for a quick listen on MySpace. I called the guy, we mix it together, and then we say, "Wow, those songs are pretty cool. Let's try to build a band and play them live." And this is what we did. After that comes Patrick Sayers, and then after that comes Jean-Michel, the guitar player that I met randomly through MySpace, just because we were listening what the other one was doing, and then I needed a guitar player. I just asked him, we have a tour coming up, and do you want to join the band and just see what happens? And it was really, really available, and then yeah, let's try that. And we got in the red crappy van to cross Canada.
Right now we're sitting in your current tour van, and it's not a red crappy van. Can you sort of describe it to people? Can you pick out a couple of items in the van that's not going to be in every van? You know what I'm saying? Something unique to Winter Gloves in their van?
Yeah, we've got a frisbee for sure. We've got a dancing rope. and we've got weights for training that we never use. It's just like for to make ourselves feel better. But the dancing rope, I use a couple of times. We got a cooler. The cooler, like a lot of bands, they got it, because on the road, like in Canada, you got Tim Hortons. In the US, it's way worse. So you got to make your own groceries and then try to eat properly. Otherwise, you're just like getting fat and you're not in a good mood at all. So like the groceries.
Thank you. I still. What is this dancing rope, and what do you do with it?
You just jump with it.
Okay.
And it's just training.
I read that you were raised in rural Quebec, and I was wondering if you could describe growing up there.
It's a small town mentality, and people are not really... I guess a French town too, so people are not really ready for you to sing in English and play rock music in front of you, like except if it's for top 40 or music they already know. So that was kind of hard first because of that. I love this town, I love the people, my friends and my family, but making music over there was really hard. So that's kind of like split feelings, something that a town that you love, but it's not really a place where people were ready for that. Yeah, it's like the winter is very hard. It's very cold. It's a small town. I don't know. Like I don't have much to say about my town.
I was reading a quote from another band, and they were talking about how the stereotype of Canadians is they all want to move to Montreal, which is like the Hollywood of Canada, and then they want to get on the cover of Explain magazine. You've almost done that. How true is that cliche?
This is a little true because Montreal is it's not that big. It's kind of a small city to me, with French people, English people playing music. There's a whole district in Montreal where it's all artists, and the rent is pretty cheap, and there's good cafes, good like clubs. It's a place where like why I moved there is the better reason is when you play a show there. Even if you're unknown, even if it's your first show, if you play in the right club, there's people coming to see you because they're curious to see what happens. So yeah. Everybody
always talks to you in interviews about the Montreal scene. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you a bit of a different question and say, there are a lot of bands in Canada right now, outside of Montreal. What's one that's sort of inspiring you where you're kind of like, wow, they're kind of doing something cool?
Yeah, one of my favorite is totally Chad VanGaalen.
Red drops. Hot red drops.
I think it's from Calgary or Edmonton. I'm not sure. Okay, this guy he does amazing music, and I've been a fan for a while. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of Thunder Heist too. They're from Toronto. We've played with Tokyo Police Club a lot. There's a lot of good bands in Canada. I've got a friend here. She's from Vancouver, actually. Her name is Hannah Georges. She's a female singer. She does amazing stuff too. So there's a lot of people. I think it's the third time now we're crossing Canada. We meet more people, and we get to listen different stuff.
Chad VanGaalen makes his own instruments. Do you think you would ever try that?
No, I'm too lazy to do that. I mean, we do our own sound. We have, each keyboard that we have, we can do, it's analog. You can do your own sound. It's not presets and stuff like that. So I guess we are crafting something in a way. But I don't have time to think about making yeah. Hi, this is Charles F. We're Winter Gloves, and you're listening to The Interview Show. Hi, this is Charles F. from Winter Gloves, and you're listening to the interview show.
Fair enough. You've done some really big covers lately. You did a cover of LCD Soundsystem's Someone Great, and also recently did a cover of Nirvana, Nevermind. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about what each of those songs sort of means to you and why you decided to cover them?
LCD Soundsystem was really just before going on tour, and I discovered the band like 2 weeks before going on the first tour, and I was totally blown away by this song, Someone Great. And I wanted to do like a little twist, like a Winter Glove sounding short track, something like that. And I was just struck by the song. I have to do this. Nevermind, Smell Like Teen Spirit is a little different because.
Well, hold up. Before you go into that, can I just ask you, LCD Soundsystem's Someone Great is such a long and very sparse song.
I wish that we could talk about it, but that's the problem. With someone new, I couldn't start it. Too late for beginning.
I mean, it's so sparse that I think Diplo took that song and laid it under a Justin Timberlake song when he did a remix of a Justin Timberlake song. So when you were going to approach a cover to that song, given how unique it is, can you talk a little bit about your approach?
Yeah, the thing is, when you want to do a cover of a song, usually it's a song that you like, and you know that you're not going to beat it. You know that it's not going to be better, because the guy is singing his own words, and it's just the way it is. And it's just like a kind of tribute in a way. I love this song, I wanted to play it. Winter Gloves in the songwriting and in the covers is a little the same thing. We love short songs, so I wanted something upbeat, a little more energy, and shorter. So this is what I tried to do. It's a little bit the same thing with the Nirvana cover. It's a little shorter, a little upbeat.
So of the two of them, which you're most proud of?
I was really excited to do the Nirvana cover because I was I don't remember, I was 8 years old, I think, or 7, when the cover just when this song just came out. And then I was a drummer at this time. I was playing drums, and Dave Grohl did an amazing job on this song. And it was I cannot put acoustic drums on the cover because the original is so good. So I did something totally different. Hi, this is Charles F. We're Winter Gloves, and you're listening to the interview show.
Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend she's all forlorn and self-assured. Dirty word, hello, 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 how long, hello, 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 how long, hello, 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 I guess it makes me smile. I find it hard, it's hard to find. Oh well, whatever, never mind.
Hi, this is Charles F. We're Winter Gloves, and you're listening to the interview show. I'm a studio guy. I love like playing with my instruments by myself in the studio. This is what I do since I'm a kid. Being on tour is really different, so I'm trying just to lighten up a little bit and meet people and be happy to meet people. But honestly, it's very hard for me to do that. So I just do it because like I'm with 4 guys in the van, and we go on a trip, so like it makes it easier to be with friends on the road. When I'm back home, I do my own thing, and like, yeah. So.
Okay, so the concept of this album was Country Boy Comes to the Big City, and I'm sure you must be thinking of the next record, maybe not. What will be the concept behind that?
We don't have a concept now, but we have like a lot of songs that we want to put on the record, but we don't know, like for example, we have like maybe 20 songs, but we're gonna choose like which is gonna be on the record, and we're gonna find a direction, because like all the songs that has been written lately, they're all different, coming from trips, coming from like there's older songs too, like older than About a Girl, for example. So we have to decide together to do that. We go in the studio as soon as we are back to Montreal. Early December, we start recording. We have 2 months to do the recording and mix it, master it. But it's really exciting because I'm going to produce this album, so I'm going to have the hands on it. And it's a lot of work, but at the same time, like I know what I want for this one, but the direction is still like a little. I want to leave some space, some new ideas to come in the studio too, because About a Girl was my songs, my parts played by other people, and then we became a band. Now it's a little different. We're a band. We're gonna work a little bit more together in the studio. So this is, to me, it's more exciting. This is what I wanted, and it took some time, but now we're there. So to me, it's almost like it was the first album, you know.
Can you talk a little bit about what you think one or two of the band members are going to bring to the mix?
Yeah, Patrick is a classic rock guy. He's always been. He's got a warm sound, powerful sound, a lot of energy live, and we're gonna try to like. I'm a drummer too, but like I'm more like a jazz drummer. So when I do my tracks, I sound thinner and I sound like different than he sounds. So all my demos, they sound away, and when Patrick plays on it, it's totally different. Like it's another world. So in the studio, we're gonna try many different stuff. The drum's gonna be a big thing because we want it to be a dance album, but at the same time we want to have great tones, not just like a powerful drum kit. Like we want to have like a soul and something like that. We're a big fan of vintage sounds too, so we're gonna like all the keyboards, they're gonna be vintage keyboards, vintage drums, and we're gonna try to do like a real vintage recording on tape. Vincent is a bass player. He plays synthesizers. He does like the bass synth, and he does the melody at the same time. He's at the same time he's a piano player, so he plays jazz music and stuff. And we're gonna try to not bring I don't know, like it's just like he's got this powerful side of him, like he's really like a bold guy for the bass and stuff, and like he's a really good piano player at the same time. So we're gonna try to mix this together. We're gonna do it though, the three of us. It's gonna be Vincent, Pat, and I. So it's gonna be like a closer circle. We work better together, the three of us. So,
Before we end the show, I guess you guys are paired up on this tour. You've done it twice with Thunder Heist.
Let them know you worth it. Dust it off and jerk it, jerk it, jerk it. Dust it off and jerk it.
They're a radically different band than you guys.
Yeah.
How has that been?
I love them. I was listening their MySpace. I was like, yeah, this is kind of hip hop. I don't know. And when I saw the show for real with Isis on stage and Graham, okay, this is totally different. It's not like a hip hop kind of show off kind of thing. It's really like a high energy, indie, electronic, whatever. Like there's so much energy and so much like passion in what they're doing. It's contagious. So touring with them, it's as I said before, like when we were talking, going to the hotel, like there's a lot of good things coming out of it. Like we have a lot of people that wants to dance, ready to party, but sometimes like it's like late nights and people show up later, so it's like the bad side of the tour. But so far it's been great. Like the last Seattle and I don't remember the city. Oh my god. This is why Pat does the interviews with me, like he remembers the cities and where we played and when.
Considering that you guys are so different, can you talk about what it's like as a band to sort of be paired up with a band that you might not necessarily have the same fans?
Mm-hmm. Like musically, it's really good because like really often when you're playing an indie band, you play shows with three other bands, and you all have a drum set and guitars and amps, and it's really heavy. Like it's hard for the sound man to do a good job, and it's hard for you because you have to set up and load out quick and stuff like that. Playing with DJs, it's way better because like you're the only band and you have DJs playing with you. So like this is the thing about it. Now Thunder Heist, they have a drummer, so we share the drums, and it makes it easier. It's really good. Playing with them brings us different fans, for sure. We have like different people in front of us every night, so it makes a big difference. Like I remember like with Tokyo Police Club, we did a couple of shows. You have a lot of people looking at you and you feel the energy, but this crowd, like the Thunder Heist crowd, is different. Like they express themselves more when they're moving. So it's like when they don't move, it's not good at all. So when it's moving, it's good. But sometimes it's not moving, but you can feel the attention. You can feel that people are there for you. So I guess this is what is different. Like the fans are really different. And another thing is we're learning. Like we played a tour before with You Say Party, We Say Die. And like we're kind of a young band. We played live before with other bands and other projects, but as a Winter Gloves, it's kind of young. And like playing with You Say Party, We Say Die, Thunder Heist, there's a lot of learning to do. Like you see those guys live and you see, okay, they've done like a lot of shows and they know how to do it. Hi, this is Charles F. from Winter Gloves, and you're listening to The Interview Show.
I wanna hear your expectations.
great TV show.
Far above the crowd, you so far above the crowd.
First heat, you're burning, I'll get you dancing. This party, people need sweet echo. Sweet echo.